What's up guys, welcome back, and in this video I'd like to take a look at image uploads and the media manager within Voyager. Up to this point we've manually had to put images in ourselves and we had to name it the slug name. Let's make it so that an admin can upload product images on their own. So the first thing we have to do is we have to add a new image column in our database. So let's go ahead and do that. So PHP artisan make migration. Let's call it add image to products table. Okay, let's go into our code. Add image to products table, okay. And let's just take a look at another migration here and let's just copy it. So this one, let's copy this and let's just paste it in here and let's change it to it's the products table, and we want an image, we want it to be nullable, and we want it to be after. Let's take a look at our database. SQL Pro. Here's our database. Let's see, let's put it after the featured column. Featured. And for the down method, let's just copy this. And let's just do that. Make sure it's products. And make sure it's image. Cool. Alright, let's migrate this. PHP artisan migrate. Okay. If we just double check our database real quick. Products. There should be a new image right here. Alright, now let's go into Voyager. And I have it open here already. And let's add bread. Not bread. Let's just add that field. And make sure to set it to an image. So let's edit the products bread. Let's go down to image, which is, where's image? Right here. And let's set it to image. And let's hit submit. And now, if you go into products, so let's do it for this one right here, new product. So let's just go into one of these. Let's call it new product. And obviously this has no image associated with it. But if we go into here, we edit it, there is now an option to upload an image down here, and we can choose a file. Let me just pick one that I have here. Let's do this. And if we save it, we can see that there's an image associated with this product. Let me show you within the media manager. There's a media manager here, similar to WordPress's. You can see a folder structure with all the models in our application, and there's a new one for products here. Double click, and it sets all the uploads by date. This is probably a good idea if you're going to have a lot of images. Instead of a whole bunch of files dumped into one folder, it's separated by month. So, and here is the image that we uploaded. Now if we go back into our application, it's not going to work yet because it's still pointing to the old location in our code, which is just using the slug name and appending JPEG to it. So let's change it so that it pulls from our new image field, which again, we go into the database. Where's this new product? Right here. If we refresh, you'll see that there's a path to the file that we just uploaded. So let's go into our code. Let's open up, what's it called? Product.blade.php. And right here, instead of doing this, just copy this. And we can just do something like this. So storage slash, we want to append product image like this. Product image. And with any luck, this should work. And there it is. Let me just show you one thing here. If we open this in our file explorer, if you go into within public, there's actually a storage folder here that just symlinks to the storage app folder. And this folder structure follows whatever we saw in the media manager here, where it has all the models. And there's our image right here. So the reason I put that storage in front of it, this storage path, is because that's the storage folder. So now let me just copy this, because we're going to need this for every part of our application that shows the product image. And let's just go through every view that has to change. So this is the product view. Let's start from the landing page. We got to update these ones. So this is in landing page. So where is it? Somewhere here. Asset right here. Let me just replace that with this. And these are going to be broken links now since I haven't uploaded images for these. Okay. What's next? Let's go shopping. Let's fix these ones. This should be in shop.blade.php. Shop.blade.php. Let's look for asset here. Again, let's replace this one. Okay, these should all be broken now. Okay. If we go into one of these, also here in the might also like. So I believe it was might like. Yep. Let's replace this one. Cool. Should be broken. Alright, let's add it to the cart. There's an image right here, so let's fix that. Cart.blade.php. And where is it? Asset here. Place that. Cool. Should be a broken link now. And oh, actually, this isn't product. This is like here, item model. Item model. Okay. There we go. Proceed to checkout. One more image over here in the checkout. Asset. Go over here. Replace that. Make sure it's item model. Save that. Broken link. Cool. And what I'm going to do here, since I don't want broken links when I'm working with this, I am going to manually seed the database with the correct name of the image. So obviously when we upload, we're going to have some obscure name like this. But if we go into where the image was before, it's in the public directory. So let me just grab that. Public img products. So I'm just going to grab all of these. I'm going to put it in the storage. So products, I'll just put it all in February. I'm going to paste all of these. And let's just manually change the database. So, for example, which one is this? This is laptop 1. Yeah, let's go back to the product page for a sec. So let me just change that. Let me show you what I mean. Let me just grab this. And for laptop 1, so it's this one over here, we paste that in. And I believe it's just called laptop-1.jpg. Let's see if that image shows up. And it does. So I'm going to go behind the scenes and just change all of these just so we have the images showing up. So I'll be back when that's done. Okay, let me just do a quick check to see if that worked. Let me just go back to home page. And the images look like they're all there. Okay, let me just go through the categories real quick. Cool. Alright, it's good enough for me. One thing I'd like to point out, if you go back into our products, let's go into this new product again. If you edit it, there's currently a bug where you can't delete this. So it's not a huge deal because usually you want an image associated with this. And if you wanted to overwrite it, you can just go ahead and upload a new file. But just know that there's a bug. And if you actually want to remove it, we go back into our database. Actually, let me just go here first to a product. Just change this to new product. If you want to delete it, you have to manually go into the database and remove it from there. This one. And then now it's gone. Okay, let's put it back. Okay. All right. So the next thing I want to show you is the ability to generate thumbnails, crop images, right as you upload the photo. Now, we're not going to be making too much use of this, but it's definitely a powerful feature which you should utilize if you need to. So if you go into the documentation, if you scroll down, here you go. If you add these to the additional field options in our bread, there's a nice description here. You can automatically resize, change the quality, generate thumbnails if you add these options. So let me just do that to show you how it works. So back into our bread builder, database, products, edit bread, and let me just paste that into our image here, right here. And that's fine. Let's just, I don't want upsize to happen, so let's change that to false. But everything else will leave. And what's going to happen when we upload this is it's going to generate the original one, which is this one, but it's going to have these options. So it's going to resize it to a width of 1000, and the quality is going to be 70%. And it's also going to generate 3 more new images, and it's going to append this name to it. So it's going to have the image name dash medium dash small dash cropped based on these settings. Let me just show you. So save that. Go back to our products, edit. Now let me just overwrite this one with the same image. It's okay. This one. Open that, hit save. Now it's going to look the same, but if you go into our media manager, like I said, you'll see, where is it? Right here. You'll see 3 new ones. So this is the original one here. Which one is this one? This one is the cropped version based on the settings for the crop. As you can see, it added the dash cropped. This one is the smaller one, and this one is the normal one. Okay, one thing I want to do is provide a default image if no image is in place or if there's like a broken link. So let's go ahead and do that. So if we go into our code, and product, so in here, I just want to make sure that there's no broken links. So we can do the logic in here, but let me just make a helper method, and the helper method is responsible for checking if the file exists. So let me just grab this because we're going to be using this in our helper, and let's make a function called product image and give it the product image. Product image, and obviously that's not going to work. Okay, but let's make a new file in our helpers. So function product image that takes in the path, and what does it do? It returns, so it's going to check if the file exists. There is a PHP function named file exists, and all that does is, as the function is named, it checks if the file exists. So storage path. So if that file exists, we just want to return it like this. Sorry, there should be path. And if it doesn't exist, we want to provide a default. So I'm gonna upload this image in a sec. So let's just save that. And this should fix this. Cool. And let me just upload this real quick. So what am I going to do? Go into here. I'm going to put it in our public directory. So right here. So I'm going to put it right here. I have it on my desktop, so let me just copy it. So it's just an image. It says product image not found. Just paste it in here. And if we go back into where that image is supposed to live, so in this case it should be laptop1.jpg. If for whatever reason that image is broken, let me show you here. So products, February, laptop 1. Say for whatever reason, like I said, that image doesn't exist. It's just going to default to the image not found. There you go. So let's put that back. So laptop 1. Okay, but let's also make sure that for the case where, like, say we just uploaded it and we didn't add an image yet, we have to handle that case as well. So let me show you what I mean. Where is it? So if there's no image in here yet and it's null, that's not going to work. Let's handle that case as well. All we have to do is add another check here and just check if the path is not null. So just like this, path is not null. And just add an AND operator there. And that should now show the image. There you go. Actually, we can just do a check for path. We don't even need that check. We can just do this. And that should work as well. Yeah, cool. Let's put this back to check if it still works. All right. Okay, the next thing I want to do is multiple images for the product. So I want to have multiple images here where we can just click through the images and it appears here. So if I were to do this on my own, I would have a one-to-many relationship between product and images. So product has many images and image belongs to a product, and we'll have our own images table. But Voyager actually handles multiple images in a different way. It just stores it as an array in a normal text field. So there's no need for an additional table. So let me show you what I mean. We're going to make a new field. Let's just do what we did before. So instead of image, let's call it images. Okay, back to our code. Add images. So let me just open this one and let's open the new one as well. Okay, so it's basically the same thing. It's just that new name, and oops, we want it to be after image. And same thing here. Let's copy this, paste it in here. Images. Okay. Let's migrate this. All right. Let's go into Voyager. Let's edit that and add the multiple images field. So, right, where is it? There. Why is it after I created that? I don't know. Is it like that in our database? Refresh. Who cares? Okay, so let's just set it to multiple images. Okay. Submit that. And now if you go into products, so which one am I on? Laptop. Okay. Let's do it for new product actually, since we already have an image. Let's go to new product. Okay, so if we edit this, you'll see a new section for images. And since the original one, you can't select multiple, like I'm holding control here and command, and I can't select more than one at a time. But since this one is set to multiple images, you can actually do that. So let me just add two in here. I'm going to add this one again and holding command, and I can select multiple ones. And if we do that and save, you'll see, you might not be able to see it, but there's two images there. And if we go back into it, you can see the two images that I just uploaded. And if you're curious how that is stored, if we just refresh this, it's just stored as an array on the images field. And where'd it go? Why didn't it show? Oh, sorry, it's not there. It's right here. Yeah. So here you go. It's an array. And actually, if we looked at structure, I think I just set it as a varchar. Yeah, this is no good because if we have multiple images, then that 255 length can be surpassed. So let's change our migration. Let me just do PHP artisan migrate rollback. Okay, let's just fix that. Let's just make it to be text, so it's longer. Let's do PHP artisan migrate. So that's going to be gone now because I just remigrated. Yeah, so let's do that again. I'll just fast forward this. Okay, you can see the two images there again. And if we refresh this, same thing, but now our structure is refresh. It's text now, so it allows for longer text. So what I want to do now is just display the multiple images in this page somewhere, and in the next video we'll work on making an image gallery out of that. So let's go ahead and do that. So enter our code, let's go to product, and let's just put it, where should I put it? Just anywhere under here. So I'm just gonna wrap this in another div, and I'm just going to put it in here. Let me just see if this is where I want it to go. Okay, cool. I had to wrap it in a div because if I just put it underneath, it would have identified it as another grid item because I'm using CSS grid here. Okay, so I want to put it here. So what do I want to do? I'll do for each. And product images as image. And I just want to display an image. So the source is just this over here. name it product for the alt. And this is not going to work, and I'll show you why. So if you look at the error, it says invalid argument supplied for each. That is because this is just a string. It's not an array or it's not a collection. Remember, it's just a string. It's just string over here. So we have to change this string to an actual array. So to do that, we can just use the JSON decode function and make sure we set the second parameter to true, so it's recognized as an array. And if we did that correctly, this should show. And it does, but why is it showing these two and not the second one? Sorry. Image. Yeah, sorry. This product image. That's all we need. Yeah, cool. One small fix here, if we go to another product which doesn't have multiple images, any other one, then we're going to get an error. It's just because product images is null. So we have to just do a check here. So all we have to do is do if and just check if product images is not null. So we'll just do that. And we can move this down. We don't need this. Just indent that. Refresh. Cool. Alright, I think I'm going to stop it there. In the next video, I'm going to expand what we have here and change this into an image gallery using JavaScript so we can see the images change here. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Thanks for watching, guys. See you in the next one. Okay, thanks. Bye.